It's been quite some time, 10 or 11 months since we've talked about this case, since it first became public. I believe we talked about this at the end of November of 2018 last year. And I asked you the question at that time. I said, is there anything the government can't force us or can't force parents to do under the penalty of taking away their children if this case were to be decided that the father has no say in his son's upbringing?
Look, this is a really disturbing case for a lot of reasons. Obviously, there's the element of custody here. There's a custody battle, but this is an element of that custody battle. The mother is arguing that the father shouldn't be allowed to have his proper parental say in this medical decision because he's not facilitating this child's transition away from his born sex, right, as a boy. And that's really the thing here. A 7-year-old kid. When I was 7 years old, I thought I was John Wayne. We can't take anything that kids say at this age as so seriously. Now, there is a real phenomenon of gender dysphoria, but at this age, it's impossible to tell. And as you noted in your intro, referring to Dr. Anderson, it's impossible to tell whether a kid's feelings about being one sex or the other sex, especially when they're inconsistent as they are in this case, are just part of the confusion of being a child rather than an actual consistent desire or feeling that they were born in the wrong body, which is a diagnosable illness, as you pointed out in your intro. So, I mean, there's a lot of disturbing elements to this case, and in this case, the custody makes that argument about parental rights a little bit more murky than it would have been if both parents were opposing this, say, as other cases have, where a school, for example, facilitates transition for a kid whose parents oppose it. And there have been cases like that, for example, in Ohio. So in this case, the custody muddles the governmental role a little bit, the custody battle, but it is an element of this custody battle. This is now considered something that would count against a parent potentially in court if they don't believe that their 7-year-old boy can be a girl.